Ladies and gentlemen, I have been having a bit of a think about the Cyber Monday offers, because I initially did, like, my initial reaction to them, we opened them as soon as they dropped, and I was just so, like, I was so underwhelmed. And I still am very, very underwhelmed, and I'm just really, really disappointed in these offers. Just because the core reason why I'm so disappointed in these offers, and in this video, we're going to break each one down offer by offer to talk about why I'm specifically disappointed with that offer in comparison to previous offers in this game. But it comes across that the flat line, the bottom line here, is it feels like they've gone, okay, what's the least amount of stuff that we can associate with these various bundles to make them a little bit more exciting and make people purchase them on Cyber Monday. It doesn't look like they've gone, okay, we want to make every single one just this absolutely amazing must-buy offer for the current state of the game, which they very much did last year, and the game has progressed significantly in the last 12 months. And it really feels like these Cyber Monday offers, they just have not caught up with it at all. So I was so disappointed on Black Friday. I'm so disappointed now, because it just comes across really stingy, and it comes across really, really cheap. So that's kind of the bottom line of that. So anyway, let's start off with the All-Father Odin's Vault. Seatin, how can you complain at a 5-star random awakening gem on an Odin's? How can you possibly complain about that? Well, watch me. So the 4th of the July offer that came up was actually pretty good. I quite like this one for the current time in the game. So it's a 5-star Awakening Gem Crystal and also 6,000 5-star shards. So that's quite a meaty offer there for July 4th. July 4th isn't known for having, like, the craziest deals out there. So, like, I freaked out quite a bit. I was like, this is a really, really cool offer to add, because, you know, even if you get something pretty ass from the 5-star Awakening Gem Crystal, you've still got 6,000 5-star crystal shards onto your All-Father Odin. So my expectation of the Cyber Monday Odins was it was going to be an offer that either matched or surpassed that one. However, in place of the 6,000 5-star shards, we've got 2 tier 4 class catalyst crystals, which for anybody vaguely in touch with the endgame Alliance Quest community, nobody needs tier 4 class catalysts. Like, they're not thirsty in demand, because players already like myself that run map five times a week, we already have, like, an excessively huge stash of stuff like Glory Crystals, Greater Glory Crystals, the Tier 4 class Catalyst Fragment Crystals, and also fully formed T4CC that we're, you know, a little bit scared to open because we've got certain ones of the cap. So, you know, for that kind of endgame player, which is now quite a large chunk of people, like the T4CC are so bad, they might as well, you know, not be in there. However, for newer and progressing players, I can understand, you know, that these are still quite valuable offers, and they should be in there as well as a huge bunch of 5-star shards. That's, you know, that was kind of the expectation. And to kind of go back to the 5-star Awakening Gem Crystal as well, I think a lot of people were expecting, you know, we were kind of hoping for, you know, because July 4th set the bar quite high. Oh, we got a random one and 6,000 shards, that you'd maybe get the option to choose your own class Awakening Gem, because a 5-star Awakening Gem Crystal, looking at this offer right now, it's like, oh, okay, well, I could buy this offer, but then the chance of me getting something useful, like, is 4 out of 6 chance. Like, there's a chance that I'll either get a Science or a Cosmic, and I've already got, like, plenty of those gems, which I don't really have any use for. So there's a good chance that I could buy this bundle and it not really get me anywhere at all, because, you know, I could get a gem that's absolutely worthless to me. So yeah, the Odins, like, it should have been so much more. It should have been, like, ideally generic or choose your own, or at the very least, like, a decent stack of 5-star shards and maybe some additional materials added to it. But yeah, disappointed in the Odins. And then we go to the Black Panther's Treasure, which I think, you know, this one for a progressing player that just maybe needs to upgrade one god tier character, it's alright. You get the units and the generic Awakening Gem, but we have seen, you know, like, choose your own Awakening Gems, the 4-star ones, plus additional signature stones at, like, $28.99. So it doesn't really come across this one as anything special to me in the current state of the game. You know, I feel like there are a lot of offers fairly similar to this one, so just a bit disappointed in that. You get one T4CC as well. In comparison to last year, the only thing added on is the generic Awakening Gem, which does have some value. So that one's okay, but it'd be nice to see, you know, a little bit more generosity. Again, it kind of comes across as like, oh, what was the bare minimum we can give the community and get away with it. And then we go to the Tony Stark's briefcase. So the difference from last year is this has a random 4-star Awakening Gem crystal. So this one, you know, it's okay, but when you take into account that, you know, you can get the 4-star daily card, and that's 2 4-star champions for $28.99. So in place of that other 4-star champion, that's 850 units and a 4-star Awakening Gem crystal. You know, it doesn't really seem all that special. I think they should have done what they did on July 4th for this one, and also offered like a character that was offered in like the last few months, one of the newer characters, to make that 4-star hero crystal a little bit more exciting. Again, it comes across as really bare minimum stuff here. And the Star-Lord's loot bag, it's got 2 T4 basics. The difference between this and last year's Cyber Monday one is an increase of 1 T4 basic, which again, you know, just has this offer of like, oh, you know, what's the minimum we could add, and people are probably still going to buy it. So it's all right. There could be a little bit more bundled in there. And say the Peter Parker's wallet, it's just you know, 1 tier 4 basic catalyst. I'd have liked to seen that, you know, been increased to 2, and then the Star-Lord's loot bag up to 3. Those are maybe some of the changes that I would have made to make them look a little bit more juicy. But yeah, so that's it for the unit-based offers. Like, mainly for me, it was stuff like the Allfather's Odins and the Tony Stark's briefcase, where I really think they missed the mark on offering something good value. But then we have the excessively blubbery whale offer. So if we go to the is it the Cyber Monday cash offer? I think this is the one. So yeah, essentially this is a multi-tier deal that at the end of it, you get the equivalent of 15,000 5-star shards, and I believe 2 fully formed tier 2 alpha catalysts, and just kind of a bundle of rank up materials. Like, you get some tier 4 basics. I think you get 6 of those, 6 tier 4 basics. You get it's how many is it? It's 2 tier 4 class catalyst, and then some signature stones for your 5-star and 4-star champions. But the main chunk, the main meat of this offer, I guess for a lot of people, is essentially 15,000 5-star shards and 2 fully formed T2 alphas. So that's essentially, like, for most endgame players, that is 1 chance at a random 5-star featured champion, whichever one, you know, you want to go for, like a Stark Spidey, or, well, not Stark Spidey anymore, but maybe another chance of Blade when he comes around. And then you also get half of the materials needed to take a 5-star character from rank 3 to rank 4. You get half of those with the tier 2 alphas. Like, spending $500 on all the unit stuff, you can't even rank for a 5-star character. And out of your Blade Crystal, you're probably going to pull a Luke Cage as well. So I know when it comes to this offer, this is like a big whale milking offer, and I don't really think this offer is worth it. Kind of past the first tier for a lot of people. The second tier, maybe debatable for some people, you know, if you stocked up on the units from buying some of the kind of main Cyber Monday offers. But again, it comes across as like really, really stingy for the current state of the game. If we have a look at something like the 5-star shard card, which is an offer that I think is pretty cool. So that one is just under $50, and then over the course of 30 days, you get enough 5-star shards, 9,000 5-star shards total. So if we look at that in terms of money, right, that's the equivalent of 1/10 of this offer. So if you were to buy, you know, 10 of those over the course of the year instead of this one, you'd be sitting on 90,000 5-star shards, in comparison to about 15,000 5-star shards, and then like 2 fully formed T2 alphas, and kind of a small, but you know, a medium-sized batch of upgrade materials there. So I think when you put it in perspective, in comparison to some good value offers that, you know, occasionally pop up via the card format, again, it's really nothing special. It's just a big whale milking offer, and just disappointed, man. Just really disappointed in that one. But overall, I think, you know, if you're the type of player that's gonna, you know, drop some, again, I really hate this, because it just does feel like they have been like, what is the lowest amount of stuff that we can offer, and people are gonna still be inclined to, you know, drop some cash because of bonus items. But if you are, you know, if you do need units for the future, like, you might as well pick up some of these offers if you're gonna get a bonus like a 5-star Awakening Gem Crystal, even though it potentially might be ass. Like, you know, they're all right to pick up if you need the units for the future, but I'm not blown away. I'm not very impressed with any of these offers. I think they could have done a lot better. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think in the comments below. Apart from that, take care, and hopefully you have a fantastic day.